and then playing Gorehorn Minotaurs, so no reason just to run them out. Drifting Shade. Probably need to... I mean, we could shock the Shade and save Incinerate. Because the problem is with his skeleton there, the Gorehorn Minotaurs doesn't actually do much for us. Yeah, I mean, having this as a 5/5 with him in play is just not that exciting. I think we're just going to shock that now. Here, I mean, like, he could have some sort of enchantment for his Griffin Sentinel. Might be better to hold the Incinerate, but I think that, it's kind of close. So, like, we could hold Incinerate in case he's got something. We take an extra point of damage. Minotaurs could potentially be played larger later, but not within the immediate future. What are we drawing to? We don't have too many expensive cards in our deck, so let's see. Let's see here. I guess we just drop Minotaurs. That's probably fine. I mean, if he had, like, Angelic Destiny, he would have played it last turn. And that's quite a beating against us. Luckily, Overrun is pretty much game against that, if we can just get enough of a ground force. Okay, at this point, gonna hold the mountains in hand just so that we don't lose to Mind Rot. I think we did see a Mind Rot from him, so... Like, we could attack here to, you know, try to get him to triple block and then incinerate his Sentinel, but honestly, we're taking 1 point a turn, and I'm not terribly worried about that. He probably just blocks and gets us for some more damage, so doesn't seem like the play. I don't want to have to use Incinerate early anyways. Like, hopefully just, like, draw into more options here. Try to start putting an army together. Yeah, like, this feels a lot better. But I mean, there's a good chance. I mean, we're going to need Overrun to win this game with these skeletons out. Because, I mean, they're definitely doing a lot of work for him right now. Rock Egg is a beating. Okay. Alright, so there's the forest. No need to play it just yet, just in case he's got the Mind Rot. Yeah, we can't really attack here for any real benefit. I think we just sit, continue to get pecked away at, and see what he does. Yuck. That really hurt a lot. Rhino is a pretty big game here. Definitely allowing us to push some damage through. Alright, so what are we drawing to? Well, we have Stinger Flings. Not a whole ton else really helps us at this point. Good lord. Infinite skeletons. This is interesting. So if we attack with Rhino, he just blocks with Rock Egg, and we have to incinerate it. And he can just like quad block and force the incinerate here for 1 damage. Yuck. Otherwise, if he just blocks the Rock Egg, we've got to use the Incinerate to knock it out. Then if he has any other threats, we're sort of in trouble. Don't think it makes sense to attack just yet. Can we draw anything else that matters? Played 3-3. Oh. Well, not sure it's really going to get better, to be honest here. I mean, we may just have to start pushing through damage. Like if we're forced to use it on the Sentinel, he can start racing. We can try to wait for a Stinger Fling. So if he blocks with Rock Egg, okay. I think we've got to hold on just a little bit here. I want to try to get like a Stinger Fling online before we start pushing out. Or at least, you know, go with the plan of trying to build up like an army. He's not putting us in a whole lot of danger right now, but I think if we add a 3-3 flyer to the mix on his side, it could just get much worse quickly. Like, I mean, we also, you know, may want to kill this guy because we don't want to see a Vampire Outcast, which he could draw any turn now. It's really hard to say. But I mean, like, if he plays like Assault Griffin, you know, we are in a whole lot of trouble if we don't have an answer for it. So, or a Rune-Scarred Demon. Okay. Now we really need Plummet or a Stinger Fling, and he's just gonna go get the Gravedigger to get it back. Ugh, yuck. That's definitely not going to do it. So he hits us for 7, we go to 4. We have 1 turn to draw an answer for it. Alright, so let's see here. Alternatively, okay, so if we incinerate him, get him to 17, drop the crocodile. Crocodile's a 3/3. 3, 7, 10, plus 9 is 19. 19 minus 9 is 10 more damage. Not quite enough. This is tough. This is really tough. I think we have to incinerate him here to have a hope of winning this game, because basically what ends up happening is, what can we draw that would allow us to win? Active Treason. If we draw Active Treason next turn or Titanic Growth, I think we might have a chance of winning. Okay. Do we need to play any more land this turn? So 5, 3 for Active Treason, which we can hold till next turn. What else could we draw potentially? Is there any reason why we want to play land this turn? Like Hunter's Insight into Shock, maybe? Nope, not into Shock. Hunter's Insight into nothing. Okay, so there is no reason to play more land this turn. Alright, good to know. We could also just attack with the Rhino, but then he just kills us. So, because he just blocks with Rock Egg. So he's not retarded and kills us. Okay, so here's the plan. We draw very well and push through for the win. Yep, and I think Active Treason pretty much has to be the top deck of our deck for us to win this. So then 3, 5, land. Okay, yep. When you're in a situation like this, the best thing to do is think about how can you win the game. Obviously, this situation looks pretty bleak, but you know, if we can Active Treason his guy, overrun, we can get there. So, you know, you have to assume you're going to draw the card that's going to win you the game. If you don't, you don't. You just lose anyways. But, you know, since we're playing to win, we have to assume that we will. So, yeah. And I mean, the real answer is if he plays Mind Rot, we lose here anyways, because we don't have the land to do Active Treason and overrun. But, you know, there might be a card I didn't see that would help us win. Like Titanic Growth, well, we don't have the green for, so that doesn't work. Yep. Sure. Okay, guys, this is why you calculate the odds. Because I did this, we probably just won the game. So, this is why it matters. If he has the stave off, we lose, but we would have lost anyways. If he doesn't, we pull out an amazing win here. We may still lose here. We probably do still lose because of the Doomblade, but let's see. 2, 5, 8, 10, 2, 11. Yeah, we lose. But, I mean, it was worth a shot. You know, if he didn't have the Doomblade there, we did win the game. So, you play the best that you can, and sometimes you still lose. So assuming his blocks are correct, we should just lose here. Alright. We'll see you next time.